was working with Allen Media actually on the Dallas smoking ordinance, because I think that it's something that is going to affect the community for years to come, and it's something that I can say that to my children that I had an impact. And that's why I came back to Dallas and Fort Worth, because I love this city so much, and I think that there's so much room to work on these issues and go Cowboys.
Yeah, man, go Cowboys. Not looking too bad right now, the home team.
Don't jinx us, Shawn. We've had a few good wins, and we've got to meet the mighty Saints on Thursday night.
We got the Saints, so don't blame me if it doesn't go well playing against the Saints. But Doug, if anybody wants to find out more information about the work that's going on here in Dallas or what you're doing, what would be the best way for them to get a hold of you?
I think the best way would be to email me at douglass.dunsavage@heart.org. One S on Douglass, and I'm happy to respond.
Can you spell Dunsavage?
Sure. D-U-N as in Nancy, S-A-V as in Victor, A-G-E Douglass.dunsavage@heart.org.
Cool. Well, Doug, this has been very good for me. And I think our listeners will feel the same way. This is important work that you're doing, and we appreciate working with you, and look forward to coming back maybe in a few months and giving some updates on the progress.
We would love it. Thank you so much for having me, Shawn.
This is Deconstructing Dallas. Shawn Williams, Ryan Trimble. We'll be right back after this.
Deconstructing Dallas, Ryan Trimble and Shawn Williams. Shawn, love hearing our guy Doug Dunsavage. What a good dude. Really glad that we had the chance to have him in.
Yeah, and we've had some meetings with some really passionate people who really want to address food insecurity, and so we've really been welcomed as people have kind of now seen us in this space and the impact that American Heart Association wants to make. So food insecurity has been, and grocery stores specifically in southern Dallas, has been an issue I follow. So it's been great to be involved with the American Heart Association, and Doug really helped trying to make a difference.
Well, Shawn, pivoting to the weekend slate of football, we've got a lot of conference playoff games, conference championships coming up this weekend, including the first time in history that Texas and Oklahoma will play twice in one season.
Well, being the good Aggie that I am, the best possible scenario would be a tie. Unfortunately, they no longer do that in college football. Hence the 74-72 A&M LSU game.
And congrats on that. Big win.
Very welcome. But, man, this should be an interesting game. I think that OU's offense, Kyler Murray is totally on fire. That first game, if there had been just 2 minutes left, of extra play, I think OU would have won that game. But anything could happen. A rivalry game, Jerry World. I fully expect Oklahoma to win, but really, there's no bad outcome. If Texas wins, then the Big 12's left out of the championship game.
That's right.
OU wins, Texas loses. It's going to be great either way.
I love it. Spoken like a true Aggie, sir. Well, yeah, that'll be interesting to see, and we've got some other action around the country. Obviously, Alabama, Georgia for the SEC title. How about Memphis, UCF for the American Athletic Conference Championship?
I mean, again, not to get on the soapbox because this is not a sports show, but if it were, I would say proof that there needs to be 8 teams in the college football playoff. every conference champion in the Power 5 should have an automatic spot. That way, all of these games mean something because regardless of if it's Northwestern, if Northwestern won the Big Ten championship game, they should be able to get in. If Texas wins the Big 12 championship game, they get in. Then you fight for those remaining 3 spots. UCF would get one, or should, if they win the conference.
UCF, who hasn't lost a game since 2016.
Yeah, I mean, that's crazy. So, I mean, I think there's momentum, but once the momentum started for a football playoff, it still took like 10 years. So
that's right.
I mean, even if they were to address this, I think all the contracts are locked in to a point to where it definitely would be in the mid-20s before they would even consider doing anything different.
Yeah. Well, it'll be fun to watch for sure. And what else is going on with you, Shawn?
Saw a couple of films. I'll talk about that maybe next time. A lot of films during Thanksgiving. Okay. I plan to see some films over this weekend as well. So that's what I think they call a tease in the business, but we're not in that business. But if we were, I think we'd call that a tease.
Right.
Well, thanks to everyone who has joined us for this episode. It's been great getting back, recording episodes of Deconstructing Dallas, and thanks to all of our friends on Twitter who have encouraged us to come back on the air. Thanks to Mary Woodleaf. Thanks to Jennifer Pascal. Thanks to each and every one of you who have gone and liked our podcast on Apple Podcasts. You can do the same on Stitcher. You can do the same on SoundCloud. Let us know what you think on Twitter. I am at Shawn P. Williams. He is at rtrimble15. You can let us know what you think. Deconstructing Dallas, Shawn Williams, Ron Trimble will be back soon. Adios.